So good evening everybody, here we are, Enfield Island Village. Just getting dark now, the time is 8:16. Comes a 491. If we look up here, it's telling me I've got 13 minutes and 20 seconds before I need to depart. Now this is a 400 series DW412, so there's no power blinds on it. They're going to force me to exercise my arm and change the blinds manually. So we go up here and we click that switch there, which changes one of the monitors. Where's the monitors gone? There we go. And then you go to the handle, this silly thing here, and most exercise I'm going to get for one day. And there we go, turnpike lane, and then you come back up here and hit the button and the monitor goes back, and that's the end of that. So what can I talk to you about today? Well, first of all, I need to get back in the cab. So let's have a little chat about what I call bus driver speak, or bus driver language. We have our own little phrases for different things. So if I show you today's duty card, and then you look at where I started. So I go to Turnpike Lane, then I come back to Island Village, and then I come off my break. Now we would say Pike Village and off, because Turnpike Lane, we call it Pike. Island Village, simply the village, and then come off the bus. So my first half is Pike, Village, and off. Simple as that. And when I finish, I don't know if you can see that, the light's glaring on it. I finish at Turnpike Lane and I come back out of service. Now, there's two phrases for that. Officially it's called running light, so I run light from Turnpike Lane to the bus garage, but we call it running dead. So it's my second half. I've moved the card there. My second half then, when I take over here, is Pike, Village, Pike, and in is what we would normally say, or run it back dead, something like that. We have different phrases for different destinations. If you think of the 279 route, Manor House to Waltham Cross, well, Manor House is known as the Manor and Waltham Cross is known as the Cross. Potters Bar is known as the Bar, and North Middlesex Hospital on the 318 route is known as North Mid, obviously. And across London, wherever you are, wherever you work, we'll have different phrases for different destinations, just to simplify things really. You don't really want to say, well, my first half is Turnpike Lane back to Island Village. You know, you just simplify it so it's Pike and Village and off. And that's how it goes. It's like the elderly people with the freedom passes. John, if you're listening to this, I'm talking about you. We have phrases for you. A lot of you will know these. Wombles is the most common one. Elderly people are called wombles. Back in the day, back in the 80s and 90s when I started, another common phrase was coffin dodgers. Not very kind. And another phrase was twirlies, because in those days you couldn't use your freedom pass. It wasn't called freedom pass then, but you couldn't use your elderly person's pass before a certain time in the morning. I think it was 9:30. It was either 9 o'clock or 9:30, but I'm sure it was 9:30. And of course you'd get them all there on the stop at 9:20, 9:25, whatever, and they'd get on and say, am I twirly driver, am I too early? So of course they got called twirlies. So but these days the common phrase is wombles. So there you have it, a little bit of bus driver speak there for you. I'm going to shut this video down, have a quick nibble on some chocolate, and then it'll be time to depart and go back to Turnpike Lane for my last journey. And as I say, run it in dead from Turnpike.